Hello. How are you? Long time. No real video. Today is Saturday. It is the 12th of July, 2025. It's 11:27 a.m. Preferably, I would have liked to have come out earlier to do my walk. But I decided I would do my laundry before I came out and complete it. Wash, dry, fold it, and put away all of it before coming out. So that's why I didn't get out as early as I would have liked it to. But anywho, yeah, this is just me taking some time to do a video, an actual video. Let's see. I just had a birthday. Yay to me. I'm grateful for another year of life. Thankful for all of the ways that God has shown up in my life and taken care of me and healed me, provided for me, shown me myself, shown me my growth opportunities, given me the grace to even hear what he'd have to say, and then also the grace to make changes. I'm a work in progress, as all of us are, so I'm definitely working on some things. But now that I'm on the other side of my testimony, I will share. I wanted to get on the other side of it before sharing. Back at the end of April, the last Friday of April, that actually marks what would have been my nephew Joshua's birthday. For those of you who don't know, he got killed in a hit and run incident in 2017, July 30th of 2017. So this July will be, end of the month will be 8 years. I can't believe it's been that long. But anyway, since that's his birthday, my sister and I usually get together or try to do something around that time, just to be supportive of one another and to remember him. And to make a very long story short, I ended up going to exercise with her, but got something called rhabdomyolysis. And without going into all the details, I'll suffice it to say I ended up in the hospital on IV. I went to the ER Sunday night, which is the 27th of April, which was 27th of April. And I was there until that following Friday. That's when I got discharged. But it led to muscle weakness and inflammation in the muscles. It was just my arms from about here down to a little, maybe 2 inches above my wrist area. Both arms were like that. And you see me walking and holding my phone and doing this video, which I'm 3 minutes in now. But during that time when I was going through rhabdo, I could not hold my cell phone in my arm without experiencing fatigue and having to put the phone down, just to give you perspective. I missed work. I was out of work for a while. When I went back, the first day I tried to go back, I had to go right back out because it was too much. And then when I stayed out another week, I ended up going back on the 21st of May, part-time for a week. Then the following week, the 28th, I returned to full-time. And it has taken me some time to get back up to speed. But long story short, what could have turned into kidney failure, having to receive dialysis, liver failure, all of those things that could have happened did not happen. My liver function tests, I'm going uphill now, so I'm out of breath. My liver function tests were out of whack, terribly out of whack for a while. One of the tests that they did was the CK level, which is the creatine kinase. And the normal range is somewhere like a double-digit number for the low, and the high is like 500 and something. My first CK level was greater than 20,000. That was the reading at the emergency room. Second test was Monday, my first day at the actual hospital, greater than 50,000. From that point, it started downtrending. But these other 2 tests that are like your liver functions, they were also out of whack, really out of range. Sorry, I'm back. But God brought me through all of it and showed me just how tired I was and how much I was doing, and that it was too much, and that I wasn't taking the proper time for myself. I wasn't having enough downtime and wasn't using what could have been time to, let me say it this way. The time that I was having, the free time that I had, that time ended up being my downtime. And I was trying to make my downtime my time for cleaning and doing other things. And they're 2 separate things. What am I saying? I'm saying my life was terribly out of balance. I was too busy doing too many things. And I needed change. And I really didn't know how to go about it, because those things that I was doing, I felt like I needed to keep doing them because I had been doing them for a long time and didn't know where to make changes, because, you know, when your schedule is what it is, and, you know, some things are just in the name of serving God, using the gifts you have. Other things are in the name of taking care of your responsibilities, working a job, paying bills, going grocery shopping, those kind of things, maintaining your living environment, your vehicle, taking the time to clean those things. And then other things are serving other people, you know, helping them with their things. All those things are important. All of them are. But I still had too much on my plate. So I had to pray and ask God to show me what to do, going uphill again, and how to revamp things so that I would get myself to a place of balance and rest, so that I have time for rest by itself, and the time I need to do my cleaning and not feel the need to combine them. Excuse me, because truth be told, when you're tired enough, like last night, for example, I came in, sun was shining, and I wanted to get outside and enjoy the sun. My body was tired. I said, okay, let me just drive somewhere and sit in the sun. That's what I told myself. I got myself dressed. I went and got in my car, sat in the driveway, and sitting there, the idea of driving made me feel tired. And I was like, you know what? My body is clearly telling me I need rest. It's the order of the day. So you know what? I got back out my car. I went back in the house. And I got my behind in my bed. I don't like doing that. But I was tired. I was also hungry. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to bed tired and hungry. Didn't have anything to eat. Didn't feel like driving anywhere to get something. And didn't feel like cooking anything. I didn't feel like the process it would take to put the fork up to my mouth to chew. I was that tired. So the fact that, you know, I spent all that energy earlier in the week flipping my room. I did that on Monday. And literally I flipped the room. Like I said, everything that was on one side went to the other side and vice versa. And I took some things out of my room and rearranged the things that are in my room in such a way that I have a lot more free space now. And it was just wonderful. So what am I saying again? Take care of you. Take care of yourself. People will pull on you and ask things of you. And they ask you because they know you'll get the job done, and they know it'll be done the way they want it done. They know this, right? But if you are overextending yourself, pay attention to what your body's telling you. Can I tell y'all something? This might be TMI, but I'm going to share just because we all know about that hormone, cortisol, which is stress-induced. And when I was in the hospital back in late April, early May with rhabdo, I really had to sit still because my muscles required hydration, flushing and rest to recuperate, right? So I could not do the things I had been normally doing. Like I said, I couldn't hold my phone in my hand for longer than 2 minutes because my arms would get tired. They would literally have this fatigue where I had to put the phone down. So I was forced into a place of rest. My body came down from that heightened place of performing and just doing things and being on 10 all the time, right? And here's the TMI part. The cortisol. Hi, how are you? The cortisol. Because what I was experiencing was a certain change in my body odor. And I didn't understand what it was because I'm very hygienic. I take very good care of my body. I don't believe in walking around stinking. I just don't. Some people are fine with it. No. Got to clean everything everywhere. Corners, cracks, and crevices. They all need a good soaking and washing and bathing and rinsing and cleansing and drying and all that stuff. So I know this. I know how to clean my body. But I have been experiencing a level of body odor. I don't know if anybody else smelled it, but I did. And I have a sensitive nose. But when I was in the hospital, it's like my body got a reset. And I realized that my body must have been emitting that odor because of stress, cortisol, those hormones. And now that that's been reset, I'm like, wow. So my body was communicating and telling me all that time that I needed to make some changes. I just wasn't reading the signals right. I'm thinking, oh, because I'm in menopause, and I'm on the wrong side. Because I'm in menopause and my hormones are changing in that way, that's what it was. No, it was stress. Stress. Stress will kill somebody. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to let stress kill me. So I'm testifying, you know. I'm grateful to God. I'm so grateful. He slowed me down. He showed me what to change. I may still need to make some changes. And if I do, there's a car coming. Let me move off the side of the road. If I still need to make some changes, then I will. I'm willing to make more changes. But there's a different balance I have to walk in. And I'm grateful for the opportunity that I had. So, yeah, that's what's happened with me from the earlier part of this year. What else? My hair is pulled back in a ponytail because I'm walking. And when it's down, it's cute when it's down because, looks like an inverted bob. And it's not been cut. It's just the shrinkage is real. Shrinkage. It's a shrinkage. But, yeah, I'm just really taking better care of myself. I hope you've been doing well. I hope that you and your family are well. I hope that you are taking care of yourself. I hope that you're being intentional and not allowing things to waste your time. I hope you're having the balance of resting. And that's it. That's all I really came on here to say. Lots of people in the park walking today. This is a steep hill. It's steep, dude. So I'm gonna get off of here. Anywho, hope you have a great day. Take care. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.